This AI wasn't supposed to find this. While scanning the most remote and extreme corners of our planet, deserts, jungles, and frozen wastelands, it uncovered shapes that defy everything we thought we knew about human history. Ruins beneath Antarctica, lost cities under the Sahara, massive spiral glyphs hidden for millennia in the deserts of Peru. Structures so precise, so unnatural, that experts can't agree on their origin. Then, suddenly, access to the satellite feeds was deleted. Entire servers went offline. And the AI, it was silenced. But before they shut it down, the data was copied. And today, we're revealing the 7 most shocking discoveries this rogue AI made before it was erased. Stay with me, because by the end of this video, you won't just be asking how, you'll be asking what they're trying to hide. In late 2024, archaeologists and defense scientists began training advanced AI models to comb through satellite images, not for secrets, but for terrain analysis. Using SAR, synthetic aperture radar, the AI was trained to identify underground anomalies, mineral formations, geological stress points, tectonic shifts. But it began to find something entirely different. Within weeks, it started flagging unusual patterns across the globe. At first, they were dismissed as geological quirks, but then the patterns repeated: perfect rectangles, interlocking grids, geometries too precise to be natural. The AI isolated them in deserts, under glaciers, beneath jungle canopies. Locations previously dismissed as archaeologically insignificant or simply inaccessible. Teams from multiple research labs began quietly digging into the AI's findings. And what they uncovered would change everything. Structures, not stones. Chambers, not caves. And alignments, not accidents. The AI had discovered non-random ground anomalies stretching back thousands of years, many located where mainstream archaeology says civilization either never existed or wasn't capable of such advanced construction. This wasn't just about finding ruins. It was about rewriting the map of human development on a global scale. And the deeper it scanned, the darker the discoveries became. In the heart of the empty quarter, Rub al-Khali, AI scanned one of the harshest, driest deserts on Earth. No one expected to find anything there. But beneath shifting dunes, it revealed buried grid lines, structural depressions, and foundations covering miles of terrain. These formations match settlement layouts found in 5,000-year-old Mesopotamian ruins. According to the Times of India and the Economic Times, preliminary surveys confirmed walls, roads, and even circular towers buried under 20 feet of sand. If verified, this means an entire civilization thrived in a region we thought had always been uninhabitable. The implications? Massive. It shifts the cradle of civilization further south and proves that complex human societies existed long before our current timelines suggest. In Peru, the ancient Nazca lines have mystified researchers for decades. But what this AI uncovered was staggering. Over 300 new geoglyphs invisible to the human eye, etched so faintly that only machine learning could detect them. These include new animal figures, humanoid shapes, and even geometric spirals never seen before. The Guardian and Wikipedia confirm that these glyphs stretch far beyond the original Nazca zone, implying a far wider cultural or religious system than previously imagined. And here's the kicker. Some of the glyphs are nearly twice the size of the originals, suggesting that the Nazca people weren't just drawing, they were broadcasting. Using LiDAR data, the AI identified a massive, previously hidden Maya city in the jungles of Campeche, Mexico. The city, nicknamed Valeriana, contained over 6,500 individual structures, including pyramids, roads, reservoirs, and ceremonial plazas. Reported by Wired and SwissCognitive.ch, this city is believed to have housed over 100,000 people, making it one of the largest Maya urban centers ever discovered. Even more stunning, its layout reflects advanced engineering and urban planning, far exceeding what historians believed the Maya were capable of during that era. How had this gone undetected for so long? Simple. The jungle grew over it, but the AI saw what human eyes couldn't. Beneath the ice of eastern Antarctica, the AI detected what appeared to be linear grid formations, intersecting at perfect 90-degree angles, stretching for kilometers. These anomalies looked exactly like urban foundations. Before researchers could examine the images, the satellite data was mysteriously wiped from open-source databases. Several scientists involved in the review claimed they were suddenly removed from the project. No official explanation has been given. One researcher said in a deleted forum post, "These weren't natural patterns. They were designed." Under the sands of the Sahara, west of Niger, the AI uncovered vast rectangular stone formations arranged in mathematical sequences, clearly megalithic. Spectral imaging revealed that the formations had been recently wiped from updated satellite maps. But archive versions from 2012 show a completely different terrain, raising disturbing questions about intentional erasure. If true, these structures predate the Egyptian pyramids by centuries and could prove that advanced stoneworking cultures existed long before dynastic Egypt. Satellite scans over the western Amazon revealed what AI classified as a dense network of temple complexes, ceremonial roads, and artificial mounds hidden beneath the rainforest canopy. Previous studies hinted at such structures, but the AI uncovered over 200 new ones, arranged in a star-like grid pattern, resembling ancient astrological maps. According to Unilad and SwissCognitive.ch, these formations challenge the idea that the Amazon was a virgin wilderness. In reality, it may have been a thriving network of religious and agricultural city-states long before European contact. In Antarctica, AI systems scanning subglacial terrain detected something terrifying: a sealed chamber, nearly 700 feet wide, buried deep beneath the ice. But it wasn't the structure that raised alarms. It was the rhythmic thermal pulses radiating from inside. The pattern was regular, coordinated, artificial. Just days after the reading, the AI lost access to the Antarctic data stream. Servers hosting the scan logs were scrubbed. Researchers received cease and desist notices from a private defense contractor managing the satellite. The final screen freeze said it all. Access denied. These aren't surface artifacts. They're deeply buried, mathematically aligned, and wildly out of place. They don't match known settlement timelines or architectural traditions, which raises the obvious question: why hide them? The AI doesn't lie. It doesn't push conspiracies. It just analyzes patterns. And what it found shakes the foundations of human history. The moment one anomaly was confirmed, another was erased. Redacted maps, scrubbed spectral data, server logs showing deleted scans and corrupted recovery attempts. In one case, a university lab was locked out of its own research database just hours after verifying a discovery. If these finds are legitimate, it means we've been living under a false timeline, a curated history, and someone, somewhere, is working very hard to make sure we never know the truth. So ask yourself this: who benefits from keeping us in the dark? The backlash among experts has been swift, but so has the quiet support. An economist from the Times of India stated, "AI isn't just helping us understand history, it's rewriting it." A geologist with access to the Khali findings admitted, "These structures show unmistakable signs of intent and complexity beyond anything we thought possible for their time." Perhaps most chilling was a whisper from an anonymous researcher who worked on the Antarctica chamber case. He said, "The entire system shut down the moment the chamber image came up. That wasn't an accident." Even art historians have weighed in. The shapes of several uncovered glyphs in Peru and the Amazon mirror Sumerian and Indus Valley symbology, cultures separated by oceans and millennia. It's not just about buried cities, it's about a buried network of knowledge. And now that AI is decoding the planet itself, we're seeing patterns they never wanted us to notice. Here's what they didn't expect. This AI isn't a black budget secret anymore. It's open source, available to the public, and now researchers everywhere are using it to scan not just Earth, but the Moon, One recent paper from Arshil shows scans of the Aristarchus crater, revealing geometric structures eerily similar to those found under the Sahara and Antarctica. Experts are cautious, but the AI, it's consistent. If the patterns are real, then we're not just rewriting Earth's history, we're challenging the story of civilization itself. Remember those thermal pulses from Antarctica? The chamber that triggered a shutdown? The AI is still running, still scanning, and still uncovering things it was never meant to find. What if history isn't just wrong, but designed to keep us blind? What if the greatest secrets ever hidden aren't locked in vaults or lost in time, but buried beneath our feet, only now coming to light thanks to a few lines of code? If this video blew your mind, then you need to see what NASA doesn't want you to watch next. Click the link on screen or in the description to see what they found on Mars, and why some researchers believe the surface isn't as lifeless as they claim. Subscribe, hit the bell, and turn on notifications because every week we're uncovering the hidden past they're scrambling to erase. AI has spoken. Now it's time we start listening.